Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the earth zodiac signs. That is the Taurus, Virgo, and the Capricorn. So let's jump into it. Let's see where we go. Remember, for those of you who haven't saw or know how I read, this line right here is the Taurus, this line right here is Virgo, and then this line right here is going to be for the Capricorn. Okay, so whatever is not yours, and just fast forward and then you'll see your message that is here. But we have the Empress, the Three of Swords, and then we have the Justice. With the Empress, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. I feel like also with the Empress and remember, my cards are not gender specific. I'm just going to go off of the energy that I'm feeling. But this person is very intuitive. They might be receiving downloads. They might be receiving psychic vision. There's something that either you or your person was receiving. And it's almost like you ain't dumb. You knew something. You knew there was a missing piece to something between you and your person, okay? So here is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is saying, like, you guys ended in a heartbreak. There might have been a third party. There might have been someone else who was involved. There was definitely something that was going on that ended in a heartbreak. So then we go down to, and I'm sorry, you could be also dealing with, because it's the swords, you could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we have the Justice down here, which you can also be dealing with a Libra. Right? So justice is the way that this situation ended, because one of you has already been receiving some type of information. It's time to take accountability. It's time to make things even. Universe is going to come to you in such a way that universe is going to make sure that you're going to take accountability for the things that you did, because all parties didn't need to be hurt. All parties didn't need to, it didn't need to go down the way that it went down. So I feel like I feel like the message in between is like something definitely happened to where I feel like universe, it wasn't a tower moment, but it's like kind of like the universe was giving hints to the parties that needed to see it. Spirit guides and angels. And maybe it was, could be you who was, the cheater, or I don't know how to really put it, but I just feel like maybe there's something that you needed to see. There was definitely some going back and forth. Maybe your person or you needed some type of a healing, so you felt better when you was just with another person instead of being with the person that you're definitely with, or there could have been some marriage or something that was going on. The Knight of Cups is, I always see him as my cheater card. I see him as the Romero. He comes in, he whines, he dines, the papi chulo, whatever you want to call him. I just feel like in some way it was like he sold you a story, or you sold your person a story. You knew exactly what was going on. You knew, what was to be said. There could have been some traveling, so neither parties knew about each other. But I also feel like the Ace of Wands is, even with the traveling, you could have told your partner, like, hey, I have, something to do for work. And you went to go to work, and you didn't really go to work. You went to that person's house to get that one thing that you wanted. Now, I'm not saying this is you. I'm saying that you could be dealing with that person, or it could be you. Whatever the situation that was, it was just a very messy situation is what that feels like. So it's like both parties are, they're not together. I felt like, and I remember saying this a few weeks back, like someone's gonna get caught. It's like the situation is very, very messy. So Spirit is saying, here is the the advice that Spirit is giving to you, because it's time to take the blindfolds off. All right, it's definitely time to take the blindfolds off. There's something that we need to see. Like, we need to stop ignoring something. You're in a lower vibration right now. You could have toxic energy that's around you, toxic narcissists, manipulation. You could be self-sabotaging your type of situation, or this is what's going on with you, is like maybe your person is in a toxic situation to where it's now time to, regardless the situation, it's time to take the blindfolds off. It's time to own up. It's time to take accountability. So Spirit is saying that this situation is not going to work. If you're not happy in either situation, it is not going to work. All right. So I feel like it's, maybe might be a time for healing as well, that you could, start concentrating on taking care of yourself before you go and jump into another relationship. I feel like a lot of you, and I can say I, for one, this is not my sign, but I do have, Earth in my sign. I feel like for some of us, like, we don't know how to be single. I feel like it's the fear of being single. So we're always out there trying to date because we're looking for some type of, partner to be with. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to have to start healing one way or another, because how can you truly give yourself to someone? How can you truly love someone if you don't really, love yourself? If this is you, please do let me know. I'm always interested in finding out your story, and I just like to know if, like, I'm on the right track with something too as well. Now let's move on. This one is the Virgo. So you guys could be dealing with, we have the Strength card right here, and you guys could definitely be dealing with a Leo, I want to say. And it's a story of either you tamed someone or someone tamed the lion within you, right? Take the energy as it is. I'm just going to speak of what I feel. Could be you, could be your person. Now, I feel like someone tamed a lion. Someone, it's like the lion didn't realize what they had until it was gone. And I feel like maybe the lion had lost someone in their life and they didn't know how to love. And, they were just moody or taking what they wanted. I feel like something happened that was so deep. It was so serious that I feel like you two fell in love. You didn't realize that there was love here until you really got to know each other. And someone had fallen in love. And when you fell in love, it was like you were, looking through the eyes of, it's like the never ending. It's like never ending happiness. You had your 10 of cups is what that feels like. But then we have the death. And with death, you can be dealing with the Scorpio, okay? So with the Scorpio, with this card that I see, it's like, you feel like, and I want to ask you, do you feel like the universe had given you someone, they put someone in your path, and all of a sudden the universe had taken that person away, whether it be by actual death or it be that, maybe this person came and then he just went. This person just, up and left your life and you don't know what the heck happened. I feel like your person is hurting. I feel like your person, they rule with their heart. They are very passionate. They are very, very kind of a person. I feel like with the King of Cups, I don't know if you can see this. I feel like with the King of Cups, it's also like it's stability and balance. This person made you who you are, or maybe it's the other way around. But either way, when the both of you were together, it felt emotional. It felt really great. Might have felt like fireworks. I just felt like everything that you ever wanted was right here. But there's a reason of why you weren't supposed to be together. This is where the death comes in. It was like, and now it's like you're pleading with the universe, like, please, like, give my Virgo, or Virgo is pleading with the universe, give my person this message, give my person these flowers, like, take this to that person, let them know that I'm still here. Now this person feels like they are in emotional turmoil. I feel like with the ocean in the background and the ocean going crazy, I feel like this person is hurting. They want to be with you. They want to come see you. But I feel like at the moment, it's impossible for your person to come and find you. I feel like eventually they will. Let's get more to the story, because they never stopped thinking about you, even though, you guys ended up breaking up. Your person, and I always see the Three of Cups. When I always saw the Three of Cups a while ago, I would say there was a third party situation. I no longer say that anymore. Yes, I agree that there could be a third party situation, but what I am more agreeing with is, even though it was a third party situation, your person could have chose their job over you. Your person could have chose influences, their friends, their family. Your person chose something else over you. All right? That was the immature part of them. Okay? Your person thought that they would have more fun by going the way that they needed to go because they saw a spark there. They saw something that was going to provide opportunity for them. So here we have at the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So your person, they took a risk. But your person, in all honesty, your person is hurting. Your person walked away from something that, in all honesty, I feel like they are afraid. They're afraid of contacting you. They're afraid of reaching out. Maybe because they have nothing to show you. Maybe because nothing has changed. But they do hold you in their heart. Look at that. It's a soulmate. That's why your person is hurting. That's probably why you're hurting too as well. Get some advice. I always look at this Nine of Pentacles as, and you can do better, right? It's what you're accepting in the relationship. But I also feel like maybe this was a chance for you to sow the seed. And I feel like, I don't know if this is necessarily some advice, but I feel like universe is giving you a message, not more of a what to do, but just a message for you to understand. I feel like universe is saying, like, you know what, you're going to grow with that person, whether it be in this lifetime or the next. There was something that you were supposed to grow with your person. And I feel like this is kind of like sowing the seed, right? You put it in, you watered it, you put the work on, and you just did everything that you could possibly do before you ended up walking away. Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel like you have literally done everything that you can possibly do before you walked away? And I feel like those are the questions, but I feel like you did. You tried everything that you could possibly do. Now, the Three of Pentacles, I feel like this is where creativity is going to happen. I feel like something's going to bloom. I feel like you might find your person through work. I feel like you might find your person in a crowd of people. I feel like maybe there's a get-together that's going to happen that's going to bring your person back to you. I feel like there's a way. There's something that's going on because I see your person up here. I see like there's stuff that's going on here. We're concentrating on something, but your person is looking down. So I feel like your person is going to come back is what I feel. So I feel like it's just a matter of time, but I'm going to be, honest. I feel like I don't know if your person is coming back to have an actual, I want to be with you conversation, or if your person is coming back just for a visit. But I feel like regardless, either way, there's going to be a tough conversation that is to come, and your person is definitely going to talk with their heart when they come to you, and you're going to get a little bit more information, okay? Now let's move on to the Capricorn. I don't think you can see all the pictures, so I will pick them up as we go along. So here we have is the Ace of Cups. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here is also the Page of Cups. So you got an Ace of Cups and you got a Page of Cups, right? But you also have the Ten of Swords, which is air sign. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? I feel like there was an offer that was made. This offer might have surprised you. I feel like because you have right here is the Ace of Cups. There was maybe an offer of love that was made to you. But I also feel like what Spirit is pointing out is that I always see like in this deck, not all deck, but in this deck, I feel like the water is overflowing. There are holes in this love, right? The water, if it was a fulfillment of cups, why does the cup have holes in it? So I feel like it was like something that, might be beautiful at the moment, or, something that was given to you at the moment that surprised you. Maybe your person, came to you and maybe you both surprised each other, but I feel like it was a small offer that your person was giving you. I feel like they came to you acting like it was going to be something big, but then they realized it's not really about, something big that they were giving to you. It was a small offer that they gave you in the end, because this is the page. Page is the beginning. Page is the messenger. It's like he's giving you something, a little bit, but they're not giving you everything, is what I feel. So this, eventually bring it to the Ten of Swords. You still feel betrayed. You still feel exhausted. You still feel hurt. There's still a lot of tough conversations. And in order to get past these hurtness, you're going to have to start pulling the swords out one by one by one. And it's not going to be easy to have these conversations. These conversations are going to hurt. But then you're going to have to start listening to your intuition. Are these conversations that you're having with your person, do you feel like they're real? Do you have the information to back it up? I also feel like you're going through a lot right now, to where it's just like words hurt. No matter what is being said, words hurt. So let's get some more information on this. Spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more, please. I feel, I'm going to give it to you two ways. This is supposed to be about love, but we got a lot of pentacles that are in here. I feel like this might have something to do with work. Maybe your person is not working at the moment, or maybe your person is holding you up because they are working and you're not working. Somebody's not working is what I feel, even though we do have the 10 of Pentacles, right? And that's supposed to be an overall abundance. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is supposed to be a lot of money that's coming through. I feel like at the moment, it's like maybe someone is not working and the other one is supporting that person, right? So I feel like right now, everything might be okay. This is kind of what you're asking for. This is a wish fulfillment at the moment because you're having that support system with you or next to you. But I also feel like just be careful, because even though your person is there and they're supporting you, a lot of it might just be a lot of words that they're giving to you. Just make sure that you have the evidence before you start to believe your person. But I also feel like family could be getting in the way too, is what I feel. I feel like universe is trying to show you a different way, though. I feel like universe is not a way out, but just a different way of looking at something is what I feel. Here we are. That's why. Because when I see this, I feel like universe is giving you a different way to look at something, or a different way out, or just to open your eyes up to something else. And I don't think it necessarily is about love, but I feel like it's like you're having an inner battle where you're just kind of looking for someone or something to hang on to, because I feel like with the Six of Swords is your boat has been rocky for a bit. I feel like you're kind of waiting for your boat to be pulled. I also feel like it's like even though you're waiting for your boat to be pulled, it's like you're still looking down at all the things that you've lost. This might have been something even recent too as well. So it's almost like you're not ready to let go of everything that you've lost. So you keep looking in this hole. Like you let go of three items, but your foot is still holding on to that last item before you can turn around and see that there's something coming your way. And the reason why you're not willing to let go of this is because you might be having an inner battle with yourself. You might feel like maybe you're not grounded. I would work on your first chakra, your grounded chakra. I feel like that's that inner battle that you're having with yourself. Let me just pull a little bit more. I was going to use that as an advice, but I don't know. It just didn't feel right. I felt like universe just came in and was like, and another thing. Let's see, spirit guides and angels, advice, please. So their advice to you is this might be a situation about money instead of love for a lot of you. I feel like spirit is saying like every penny that you have is to hold on to it. Everything. It's time to buckle down. You're gonna have to start holding on to everything. All right. You're gonna start to learn something. I feel like something's being given to you as well, or there's something in a will, or there's something that has to do with the contract. There's something that you're going to learn. And and it has to do with you, I feel like. But the Nine of Cups is like, you're gonna make out and you're gonna be okay. I feel like maybe a lot of you right now are in a messy situation. And like I said, maybe someone is supporting you, and that's where the love is coming from. So maybe a lot of this doesn't have to be with you and your person. It could be with you and family members. But I feel like it's kind of overriding. I feel like there's two stories that are going on. So if this is you, please do let me know. Because like I said, I'm always really interested to find out where these stories are coming from. Lets me know I'm not crazy either. But I want to thank you all for watching, for listening, for following, for sharing my page. That's what it's there for. So if you're interested in a reading, I will always leave in the description box of how you can get a hold of me. All right, you guys, I will see you all on the next one. Bye.